Alright guys, so what is going on? Welcome in today's video. Today I'm going to talk about 10 reasons why you should play Horizon XE. Horizon XE is a private Final Fantasy 11 server. So we're going to dive in immediately. The first point. It is a classic 11 experience without any pay to win. There's nothing you can buy in this game, nothing to get a lot of power. Um, so yeah, just a very good game in terms of like microtransactions because there aren't any microtransactions. Next up, there is a large and active community. There's thousands of players online daily, easy to find party, link shells and events. The community is very kind, they will always help you. If you're in a party and you're doing something wrong, they will not scream at you like you're on World of Warcraft, they will help you, say what you do wrong and stuff. Next, balanced and custom tweaks. Horizon tweaks some servers and make the game smoother without losing the original feel, so they make some very good updates for like balance changes and stuff without losing the feeling of the original game. Like, when is this sheep going to die? There is no trust system, and it is a real party-based MMO. You rely on real players. You have to go to the party finder, find people, meet up. There is no thing as trust, although there is a menu button, I think, with trust. Go to. Whoa, what is this? Um, so config, gameplay. I'm going to turn off my music real quick. Alright, so there's a very slow progression. Now, some people might see this as something bad, but that's how 11 is. It is really slow. Alright, I'm not going experience from this. Yeah, so it is very slow. As you can see, I am on the level 11 on this character and I've been playing for a few hours. Now I also have a level 15 warrior. So yeah, it's very slow. Um, there's the classic job system. So you start with basic jobs and unlock advanced ones early. There's tons of depth and flexibility. So you have the classic team from warrior, DPS, and healer. You have the stuff like sub jobs and all that stuff. It is very complicated but easy. So you have to play the game to understand it. Um, Next up is the adjusted EXP curve. It is more friendly than retail. It's still grindy, but it is a little faster and more accessible for both casual and hardcore players. So if you compare this to retail, this will be faster, but not fast in the way that it's like a modern MMO kind of leveling experience. The endgame and custom events, so you have competitive boss spawns, link shell coordination, and custom server events. Now, I cannot talk about this a lot because I'm not in endgame, I'm very far off endgame. Um, but yeah, so endgame is really good, but it takes a long time to get to endgame. To make sure I don't take the orc. Um, So there is active development and community-driven updates. The devs listen, fix, and improve without ruining the old school charm. They're also planning on they're programming. Wait, what is this? Oh shoot, what is? My macros are a little weird. um, so they are busy making a new expansion. Um, and they are doing some good updates. I think they do weekly updates, but it's like small updates. Um, so yeah, it's very good. Uh, and the last point, probably the most important one for most of you, is this pure MMO nostalgia. There's no min maps, no hand holding, no fast travel spam, and just pure adventuring. It's not like these current MMOs where you just spam the same dungeon over and over again. Um, it is really hard. You have to travel a lot and stuff. You can uh, d- do use plugins to help you. I don't use plugins. Sometimes I use a plugin to get like another UI for health and stuff. But yeah, so these were all the positives. There are also a few negatives. So the first one is it's a very slow start and a very grindy mid game. Um, the early game can feel very slow and confusing if you're used to modern MMOs. No, I don't mind this. I think this is even a positive point. But some people don't like this, so then this game is not for you. And I don't blame you for it, because I can understand this is hard. Um, there's no solo play at high levels. Not exactly at high levels even, just sometimes level 10 you can already you're probably better off at with parties at like level 15 to level, because otherwise it will be very slow. It's got an old school UI and graphics. As you can see, graphics are a little outdated, and everything is done through this menu, but the menu is not very optimized. You can probably use some mods to optimize the shaders and stuff. Um, yeah. And next up, probably the worst is the party finder, because in retail there's always multiple thousand people online. I think, I don't know exactly. But here there's max 2,000 people when it's a little later, at least in Europe where I live. So for example, now there's only 800 people, so it's going to be hard to find a party. So these were all the things I had to say. Make sure to join Horizon XC. It's not sponsored, by the way. Um, I think it's a really fun experience. You should try it out. Save it's for you. Anyway, thank you for watching and see you in the next one.